Former Aurora Police Chief Kristen Zeman is back in the spotlight, this time in a new role as an author.
WGN's Joel Hillary talked to Zeman today at her first book signing in Wickwood House in Aurora.
Hi, good evening, you all. After retiring as Aurora's police chief, Kristen Zeman has taken the time to reflect over her 30-year law enforcement career, and now she's delving into one of her passions, which is writing. And she is taking that passion, putting it to paper, and now debuting her new book, Reimagining Blue. Oh my gosh! Kristen Zeman started writing Reimagining Blue in 2018 and then really got down to business, putting pen to paper to finish it up when she retired as Aurora's police chief last September.
I had a column in the local newspaper and I kept a law enforcement blog, so the natural progression was to write a book.
During this first book signing, as she debuts Reimagining Blue, Kristen opens up writing vulnerably about her childhood, along with personal and professional failures. She hopes her realness captures a vast audience.
It's a book about leadership, about women's empowerment, and it's just written from the perspective of a very flawed human being who happens to be a police officer.
The book also touches on divisive topics.
I talk about the racial divide. I talk about George Floyd and what that did to my profession and to me as a human.
Over her career, Kristen made history in Aurora as the first woman lieutenant, commander, and eventually chief. Although she's not sure if she'll return to policing one day, her years of experience are still in high demand as she's part of a task force investigating the recent Uvalde mass shooting.
And the end in mind is to get to the truth, because, you know, the truth always finds its way.
During her time as police chief in 2019, Kristen says she attended the funerals of the 5 people killed at the Henry Pratt plant in Aurora.
Their futures were stolen from them. It was in that moment that I thought, this is ridiculous. And I changed my stance, where I decided at that moment we have to create more friction around gun sales. We have to keep guns out of hands of people who are going to use them to harm others.
There you go. Well, thank you so much.
The police chief turned published author says helping prevent mass shootings is one of the reasons she retired early.
People ask me all the time, you know, are you going to take another chief's job? I'm like, I actually think I'm making a greater impact by going around and talking about mass shootings and even going into organizations and again, you know, the culture of organizations, create a culture of reporting.
Kristen will be here at Wickwood House, Aurora until 7 o'clock, signing copies of Reimagining Blue. Reporting in Aurora, I'm Joel Hillary, WGN News.